comes Team Poland. And there's the man that's the heartbeat of that team. Michael Money in the Bank Hicks, a player of the day from day one. Went bananas, 18 points. More about him here in a few. But you know who else comes in undefeated? Yeah, that would be Estonia, the big boys in blue. Who came to play day one. And I must admit, to my surprise, they got a signature win over Japan and put themselves in great position heading into day 3 again at 2-0. Also with a win over Indonesia. As both teams huddle up. A couple of mismatches for both teams. Not sure Estonia has anybody that can check Michael Money in the Bank Hicks. And, I'm not sure that Poland has anybody that can check the big man in the middle, Mike Kalev Kotsar, 209 centimeters, the tallest man in the tournament. He is a hulking fellow, isn't he? Like he just chops wood for a hobby. Hicks, the pass to Pavlo. Pavlo to Arduch. Arduch making his debut. Has to force up a shot. He was impressive day 1 too. That was an impressive make right there. Nice spin. Pavlo comes up with the rebound. Arduch, open sesame. Too long on it, but saves it. Almost saves it. Ref Yasmina all over it. Said no. Out of bounds. Shout out to our 3x3 refs, doing an amazing job through a couple of days of play. There's that big man, Dorbeck. Airmails the shot. So it's gonna go back over to Poland. Battle of unbeatens again, top Pool B. The winner will cruise into the medal rounds. Hicks, guarded by Puidet. And Hicks draws the foul. Money in the Bank, playing with a chip on his shoulder. He wanted to be one of the top 5 players to watch coming into the tournament. You might be watching him now. His 18 points, topped all men scores from day 1. You can check out his mixtape, by the way, on our social media channel at FIBA 3x3. And he misses the shot. As good as Hicks was when he joined me for the broadcast, I'll say he's probably a better basketball player than broadcaster. Leave that up to me. Tasty 2-ball from Dorbeck. Evens it up at 2 apiece. So another look, bottoms. Sroka. Also a new addition representing Team Poland. Pavlo, we've seen him representing Team Gdansk on the Pro Tour, the World Tour, which, by the way, starts next month, July 24th in Saskatoon. Holster drives and kicks. Jarvelainen couldn't hit it. Oh, nice pass, heads up. As Kotzer gets the easy layup on the inside. Money in the Bank. See if he can sprinkle. His favorite thing to do. Gets his own miss. And scores it, so it's 3 up. Straight on 2. Oh, down and out. Kotzer couldn't get it to go. Hicks getting it to Pavlo. Pavlo, that's his game, that mid-range game. Leaves that one short. So now, Estonia will be on the attack. Pull up. Estonia with a 17-11 win over Indonesia to start their day. A pool play, first action. Oh, nice feed on the inside. Kautzer gives his team a 1-point advantage. Another look at the two-man game. Guidet threads the needle on the pass there. Pablo looking for Hicks. Hicks is fouled. All over this Estonia team's scouting report, you better believe it. They probably feel like if they can take Hicks out of the game, then they got a pretty good chance of winning. That is easier said than done as Hicks turns over that right shoulder, misses the shot. And after the miss, Guidet follows his own miss and scores it. It's going to be Poland ball. Hicks gets to the middle, he spins. Hicks unable to find his groove so far here. The physicality of Estonia making things difficult on him. Kautzer leading the way for Estonia out of their first set of pool play games with 14 points. A top 10 scorer through 2 days of pool play.
I said seriously. No.
So Estonia with 2 big wins, again shocking Japan 17-11, and then beating up on Indonesia 22-10. So they come into day 3 unbeaten. Hicks in his bag, but he's off the mark on the long 2. Estonia looking to add to this 2-point advantage. So 4 fouls on Estonia, 2 on Poland. Jarvelainen setting up on the wing. Kautzer at the other wing. Guidet with it at the top of the key. Guarded by Hicks. Guidet. Feed down low. Kautzer, the hook. Leaves it short. Pablo. Hicks says take him. Pablo says no problem. Turns around. And the shot just missed. Jarvelainen, baseline. And foul on the floor. Pablo with a bump. Talking about the scoring the scoring onslaught from Hicks on day 1 with 18. Right behind him was Simon Arduch with 13. So he's a dude that can get buckets as well. Jarvelainen able to score over Hicks underneath. So a 6-3 advantage for Estonia. Check that, make it 6-5 as Hicks hits one from Warsaw. Unlimited range. And Estonia answers right back, 7-5. Hicks. He says and 1, no foul call. Keeping it clean. Jarvelainen new. Arduch with the board. Pablo pulls up. Oh. Misses the shot. Hicks quickly down low. Arduch. Guidet gambled on the swipe. Swiper, no swiping. You didn't learn that watching Dora the Explorer? And Arduch makes some pace, 6-7. Poland within 1. And just over 5 minutes to play here. And our first men's game of the day, a big one. Top Pool B. Meantime, Slovenia still in the mix now at 1-1. They'll have a huge game against Estonia today. Speaking of huge, that's a big block, one-man SWAT team. Kotsar not having it. Another look. Stroka is rejected. Hicks, runner off. Oh, come on. That's unfair. It's answered though. So a couple of two pieces. And Poland finds himself down by one. So two ridiculous shots back to back. Hicks with the one-legger. And then I don't know if that was a ridiculous shot, but it certainly was a clutch shot. Took a lot of poise for Dorbeck to knock that one down. As again, we're past that midway mark. Every possession's gonna count here in a game like this. Oh, Arduch, he wanted a foul. Yeah, with the good D, there's some good O for you. Jarvalainen doubles up. Pavlo, the drive, and it goes. One possession game, Estonia trying to remain undefeated. Kotsar hacked underneath. I'm not sure he even felt it. Pavlo, great concentration at the rim. And here's that one-legger by Hicks defended. And how do you make the shot? That's just stupid. But that's a part of his game. He takes a lot of crazy shots, makes a lot, misses some too. So a warning issue to Dorbeck underneath again in that restricted area. After a made bucket, you cannot prevent the rebounding team from clearing the ball. Meantime, Dorbeck prevents Hicks from scoring on that play. And a fresh shot clock. Arduch, you got a mismatch here. Let's see if he can take advantage against Kotsar. Oh, he can't wet him up. Out of bounds it goes. Some defense there from Kotsar. Some offense here from Jarvalainen. Tickles the twine. Pavlo cutting into the lead as best as he can. But still, a three-point game with 3:57 officially left on the clock. Pudet, Kotsar, pull up free throw line. Off the mark to the right. Arduch clears it. Kotsar hits it out of bounds. It's going to be 9 on the shot clock for Team Poland. Arduch working on Dorbeck. And he can't get it to go. Kotsar tracks it down, and a foul as Arduch bumped him. Foul number 5 on Poland. 4 fouls on Estonia. 3.5 left. Pool B play just in front of the logo. Pudet can't get it to go down. Hicks taking it all by his lonesome. Misses at the rim. Now he's got a D up. Pudet. Jarvalainen. Great move on the baseline to establish position and get the score. It's a 4-point lead for Estonia. Hicks forces up a 2 and misses the shot. It's going to be Poland ball. And another opportunity here to trim into this lead. It's a 4-point game. 2 possessions. Jarvin Lane doing work on the baseline. And then Jarvin Lane with a good contest. And it's going to be Estonia ball. But Team Poland is going to challenge. Each team with the right to challenge at least once per game. One of the 4 challengeable offenses, I guess you could say. So the refs will get another look at it and determine if it is indeed Estonia ball. Now, if the footage is unclear, then the call will stand, and the challenging team will still retain that ability to challenge. Every once in a while, a bad angle, inconclusive based off the video. So we'll see exactly what decision is made here. A little bit of extra time for Team Poland to devise a strategy here. So they look to remain unbeaten. But only one will stay unscathed at the end of this one.
Let's see what they say about the challenge.
And the challenge is lost. So Poland cannot challenge for the rest of the game with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left and a 4-point deficit. Puidet feeds it down to Kotsar. Misses the layup. Strong rebound by Hicks. Pavlo Ardouche driving. Pablo, he got a good look there. He draws the foul on the 2. And he'll shoot a couple of free throws as Estonia picks up their 5th foul. Both teams with 5 apiece. And a couple of big free throws coming up here for Team Poland. Got to allow the shooter the ability to come down after the shot. A little bit of contact on the hand too as well in the process of the shot. So Pawlowski making his Polish 3x3 national team debut. Knocks down the first of 2 and hits the second as well. So a 1-possession game. Here we go. Jarvin Lane working on Hicks. Hicks a little too physical on the defensive end, trying to hold his ground there against the larger Jarvin Lane. Jarvin Lane standing at 202 centimeters.
When 3x3 basketball players do not get fouled out, they're by penalty.
Meantime, the long ball forced up by Dorbeck. Air mails it out of bounds, and Poland will have a chance to either tie or pull within 1. Hicks directing traffic. He's got a one-on-one with Kotsar. Oh, he can taste it, but a little bit too strong. Ardouche tried to throw it off of Jarvin Lane's leg, missed on the pass. Puidet misses at the rim. Jarvin Lane recovers it. He skies, and it rolls in. 14-11. Hicks with the clear over to Pablo. Pablo, cross, step back, thought about the 2. Ardouche nearly lost it out of bounds. He up fakes, steps to the side. Can't get it to go. Pablo with the board. $1:40 left. Hicks working on Kotsar again. Oh, lost him with the step back, but he misses the J. Jarvin Lane and Puidet taking it at Hicks. Couple of nice moves, some solid D though. Minute 20 left. Foul on the floor, called on Puidet. That'll be foul number 6 on Estonia. So neither team with a foul to give, as the next defensive foul for either team will see 2 free throws, which could be key. Again, with a minute 20 left, and your 2 undefeated teams atop Pool B. Poland with a couple of wins on day one. One of them I would consider to be a signature win against the Slovenia team that I thought was the hottest men's team in 3x3 coming into the tournament. And Poland picked up a 4-point win over them and cruised to a win over Indonesia. Ain't nothing easy about this one, though. It's Money in the Bank. Hicks and company trail it by 3 with a minute 20 to go. So Estonia has pretty much come out of nowhere. 10 seed here at the World Cup. 14th place finish last year. Have never finished better than 10th at a World Cup. But they fielded an impressive team this year with some great size and physicality. They've used it to their advantage here in this game. Hicks using his quickness to his advantage as he gets to his spot and gets a much-needed bucket for Team Poland to make it 14-12. Jarvelainen passes, picks away. Kotsar can't get any clear space, so Dorbeck does his dance, gets to the rim, misses, recovers his own rebound, and misses again, point-blank range, but Jarvelainen with the tip. And Dorbeck gets a technical after the bucket because, again, Estonia was warned just a couple of possessions ago that you can't prevent the rebounding team after a score from clearing the basketball in the restricted area. So Pablo, clutch free throw make right there to keep Poland's hopes alive with under a minute to go. Possession of Poland as well after the tech. So Hicks could even this thing up with a 2-piece. That shot just no steam on it. Foul called on the inside. Jarvelainen working on Stroka. So Jarvelainen try to shake off the nerves. He's got ice water running through his veins on the first free throw. As my man, as the late Stu Scott used to say, cooler than the other side of the pillow. So JJ hits them both. 4-point lead for Estonia. Hicks trying to go through Prudette's legs, turns it over, under 36 left, and Estonia uses the clock to their advantage. Kotsar with a nice move, but he couldn't couple it with the groove. And Poland's running out of time with just 10 seconds left. Kotsar passes it out. Jarvelainen misses, not gonna matter. And what do you know? It's Team Estonia. I don't know how many people outside of Estonia had this team going 3-0 in their first 3 games here at this 2018 FIBA 3x3 World Cup. But if you don't know, now you know.
The FIBA global sponsors, Nike, Tissot, Wilson.
So a hard-fought game, as you would expect. You knew this was going to be one of them knockdown, drag them out type games. Found a way to equalize Hicks. He had to work for every bucket that he's gotten. Played a solid game. Pawlowski as well. But the X factor for Poland, I think, has to be Arduch. Quiet on the offensive end in this game. Oh, Jarvelainen nearly knocked that one down at the end. But as it stands right now, it's a W the third in a row as Estonia gets a big win over Poland, which drops them to 2-1 in Pool B. Estonia in the driver's seat as they get ready to head to the quarterfinals. Look back at the highlights. Highlight-packed game. Nice defensive effort there from Kotsar. And you can see the intensity. Each team laying it all on the line. And